I did too, but we are back to Chuckster Plays. Things might look a little different. I have a new camera. The old camera, I had a problem with the tripod and it fell and it broke my ring light, and then I couldn't attach the camera to the ring light, so I had to get a new ring light. And when I did, the new camera didn't like it that much as far as attaching to it, and so then I decided to just get a whole new camera. So I've got a webcam. It's a higher end. It's a, I'll say higher end. It's an HD one, but it's hopefully it should be good. It shouldn't be too bad. So we are back on for a Saturday. I don't normally stream on Saturdays, but I have a rare situation where I am able to. So I thought, why not? I felt bad. I have not been able to stream for a while, only because I suddenly had people sub to me and then I couldn't stream. Just, you know, life gets in the way, and the holidays were crazy for me. So it is what it is. But
you keep on blinking like that and saying turn on and not doing connected.
okay, go give me the charger puck. Yes. Oh, kids. Okay, where is the plug? Also, another fun thing is my kids are here today. Yes. Why is that not plugged up? Let it plug in for like 10 minutes.
Okay.
Why is that not? Okay, just hold on to it for a little bit. Alright. I have not literally logged into Star Wars Galaxies in over a week. I'm not even quite sure if it's been that long or if it's been that short amount of time. Alright, let's go. Oh, by the way, before I switch over, I did add some emotes to stream, so I'm not quite sure if I need to like share those somehow, or if you find those by simply going to my channel page. So that's something I might have to figure out. I basically took an avatar creator and made an avatar of me, and that's the new channel icon that's in all my stuff. That's also what I've used for some of the emotes. So there you go, you found them. So hopefully they're good. I thought some of them were kind of funny. I thought they fit. I did add some to the different what is it, the different sub tiers and stuff, just because there were some blank spots for it, and if I get more subs and more bits, things like that, I will get more emotes open. So if I get them open, I will add more. All right, and I have some ideas for some more. I just wanted to get some basic ones where I had like me on it. So because the photographs of me weren't really quite working the way I wanted them to, I couldn't get a great photo myself. So anywho, let's go into cargo. I need to check his bank. I've checked it a couple times since I last streamed, and I've sold a good amount of stuff. Not crazy, but I think he's made like 7 or 8 million. Either since last stream or since a couple streams ago. And hopefully my camera settings stay the same. My camera, this new camera too, it keeps wanting to reset when I change scenes or different things. So who knows? Hopefully it'll stay okay. All right. Let's go. Oh, there's the house. Yeah, 95. Okay, I'm not doing too shabby. I have sold some stuff. I wish the email system worked faster in Legends. I remember it working a lot faster loading stuff in live. I'm sure this is a bunch of 10,000 sales, like 10,000 credit sales. See, this takes forever. 10,000, and we wait, and 10,000. Okay, I'm gonna delete several of these because that's probably what these are. Holy cow, I sold a bunch. Yep, that's part of what most of this stuff is. get another couple more. I like to kind of get an idea of what's selling. Okay, last one, because sometimes the last one's different. It was. Sold droid. Okay, cool. Guild information, message to returning players. Those who do not use Discord. Oh, there's a message on here. While we are always appreciate messages before poofing, real life hits. Oh, this is for my guild. They kicked me out. I don't believe they did. No, that's someone different. I don't really need that. I've been still checking my Discord group, or my guild Discord. Do I have more stuff on here that's more 10,000 credit sales? Holy cow, I sold a bunch of those. Okay, some socket shorts. Sold some of those. I'm gonna, let's see, what, oh, here's a single sale. What's this? I know this is most exciting stuff to see what I sold. Energy distributor, 90,000, okay. Weapon power up for rifle damage, made 150,000. Not bad, those have sold. I'm kind of surprised, but 150,000 is better than nothing. It's better than trashing the item. And 55,000 to a droid. And what's this last sale? Hey, 1.5 million credits. All right, so that's where I've been making my money, because I had 110 million or something like that on cargo, and I sent 30 something million over it to Chuckster because I need to buy ship parts and build a ship out. And then I was lower on money on cargo, but now I've made back at least like 20 million of that money. So we are making money. I need to do some reverse engineering. We might do that today. I'm not sure. Okay. Oh, I really need to buy new ship parts and build my ship out, but I really don't want to go. I really don't want to go shopping on stream. That's like one of the most boring things to do in Star Wars. It's so boring to me that in fact I don't like doing it myself. I just want to check stockroom, make sure things are not listed. Yep. Lots of things are not listed. Wait, hold on. Is that Dagger sockets are out? No, that's good. That's a good price on those. Basically all the small stuff or smaller things, I just relisted. Why is that not? I'm holding shift and it's not. There we go. Grab all that stuff. By the way, who's watched the new Boba Fett series? I'm curious to see what people's take on it is. I try not to read stuff online about it because people get so like judgy on it from critics and stuff and people on the internet. Like, it's not real. I am pushing shift. My shift button or something is not selecting it right. This better not be a sign of the game messing up for me. But no, I like the new series. I think it's pretty good. My wife was asking me a lot of questions about it because she doesn't know anything about Boba Fett, and I'm not like a huge Boba Fett fan. I'm not one of those guys that's like, oh yeah, Boba Fett, I love him. I loved him since we saw him for those 5 seconds in the original movie, or the original movies. I mean, he wasn't like my favorite character. He wasn't someone I really even thought was that interesting, because legitimately, if you had taken that same character and you had made his costume a little more boring or generic looking, nobody would have cared about the dude. Like, you gotta admit it. There was nothing interesting about the character other than that helmet. Like, really. I mean, so if you made that like face just a generic looking helmet and it wasn't cool, that character would have gone nowhere in this series, wouldn't be happening. Arguably, the Mandalorian show wouldn't be happening, and none of the fan fiction would have been written about him. But, you know, he looked really cool. I mean, you could say the same thing about Darth Vader. If Darth Vader had looked ridiculous, wouldn't matter so much what he did in the movies. You probably wouldn't have watched it. So so I just never really. I mean, I thought he looked cool, but I didn't think he was that amazing to like say, "Hey, I want to know more about this dude. I want to see a series and books and all that stuff." Oh, hold on. Hold on a minute. Let me go. Sorry, I made some chatbot setting changes, and I might need to adjust those. Let me go in here real quick in the settings. Let me take that off. Save that. Sorry about that, Jens. I did some settings and I wasn't quite sure what to set to, so I set it to a moderate protection. So hopefully that's changed. I had some problems. I don't know if you've seen the stream. I've had some problems with like bots coming in, posting links, and like just other things popping in. So I decided to put some requirements on the chatbot so that bots couldn't just come in and spam stuff. All right. Yeah, it says 3 messages deleted by moderator. I'm not quite sure what they deleted. You know what? Also, too, I have forgotten to. I am going to pop myself into Discord chat. So if Jins wants to pop in there, feel free. Also, no big deal if you don't. But if anyone else wants to join in Discord and hop into stream chat, into my voice channel, I am on there now. So feel free to join yourself. All right. I just go in here and lower these prices a little bit, and eventually, hopefully, one of them sells because this stuff is technically junk. But I know it's not necessarily worth. It may not be worth what I'm posting for. But every once in a while, I sell something. Building a fence. All right. But you know, I liked Boba Fett. I thought it's pretty good. I won't talk about too many spoilers, except maybe I'll talk about the first episode. I really dug the Tusken Raider connection with Boba Fett. I thought that was cool. I have a soft spot for the Tuskens. I think they're an interesting characters. I wish they could do more with them, which I'm glad they did what they did, because even in Mandalorian they kind of they had them in there, but they were more of like they were the same of what they were in the past movies. They were just like enemies that randomly show up and might shoot at you. But in Boba Fett, he actually develops a relationship with this group of them, and it's cool. I dig it. I dig it a lot. But that starts in the first episode and carries on. All right, so all that stuff is put out there. Let's go log out to switch character. Let's go over to Chuckster. Oh yeah, the last place I was doing Nym stuff. I had done all of Nym specific quests, but I hadn't actually done all the quests for Nym's people because I wanted to. Oh, where is it? Is it in here? Yeah, I was trying to do Nym's theme park, and there's. What is that badge? There's a badge I was doing. It's not kill. It's not armor slayer. Hobbies, maybe? Ah, where is it? Ah, here it is. Nym's theme park content master collection. I was kind of curious about getting these. I just thought it would be kind of cool. Also, you get this Jenkins J1 rifle prototype. I'm like, I don't know if that's good or not, but it's a people buy weapons, even when I think they're junk. There's people that buy them. So I think I don't know. Let's maybe continue it for now. Do another one or two, and maybe we'll do some Imperial stuff. Let's check my GCW. I have D ranked probably so bad. Yeah, I'm down to captain at this point. I got that max level rank for GCW, and I immediately I was so tired of invasions. I just stopped. I couldn't bring myself to do another invasion. It's just so frustrating. Okay, and it was so hit or miss, and like sometimes you go into one and you might only get like 3,000 or 4,000 GCW, and then you go into another one and get like 25,000. It was just such a random. You didn't know what kind of group was going to be showing up, or not even group. You didn't know like what kind of people you would get grouped with, and if they would cooperate together. Because sometimes my guild would show up, but it wasn't very consistent. And if they did show up, it was sometimes only one or two of them. It was very rare that I had like 3 or 4 of my own guild members show up. Where is that? Hold on. Alright, sorry. Oh, hey, there's another person here. Are they 90? No, they're not. They're 35. This is Praxis person? They new, or they... But they're just new tune. Maybe it's my keyboard. Maybe my keyboard needs to be plugged in. I don't think it does, but my shift button just doesn't want to work. This guy gonna talk to me? My luck, this is probably somebody who's like, I know exactly what I'm doing. Don't bother me. I'm a veteran player. I run into that a lot. It's like, I'm offering to try and help someone. I'm offering to try and be nice. And then they just, like, want to brush me off. So. Real quick, too, stream-wise. Monday, I do plan to stream. I posted in Discord that I'm planning to stream. I wanted to let people know that because I was planning to do that. Today was an unplanned stream. Monday, I will be streaming. It might only be a couple hours, if that. But it would be planned. It would be more like in the, I don't say morning, but like around lunchtime type thing. I have a lot going on that day. But was but the coming up what is it? Towards the end of coming up to at the end of the month, there is something going on, and I will be actually not completely home alone, but I'll be mostly home alone, for the weekend. So I am planning, and I will post ahead of time for that. I'm planning on taking a day, and we're gonna stream like for the day. We're gonna try, and I'm gonna post about it. I'm gonna try and post on some social media, get some attention. It's going to be, my thinking is, I'm gonna stream for about 4 hours. We might take like a hour break, stream for maybe 2 hours on a different game, take another half hour or maybe hour break, and then maybe stream another 4 hours. I'm thinking those 4 hour streams, at least one of those will be Star Wars Galaxies, if not both of them. It will just depend on if I can get stuff worked out to work with, to do some stuff online with somebody, like some groups for things. I just don't know if it's going to work out or not. So be on the lookout for that. I will post about it. I will post on Discord. I will post on Twitter, all those sorts of things. So let's all right, let's get into this. Let me enough about what I'm going to do and enough about what we were doing. Let's see, Imperial Theme Park, damn, rescue. I mean, at least you get some money out of these things. It's not like pathetic money. I've got just about 30 million. I think I spent a little bit. What do I have on me? Is it junk? Yeah, I got a lot of junk. Some space stuff. Alright. Let's travel to the hideout location. Let's do that. Where is that? Base surveillance devices, Sulfur Light Pirates. Is it a point of interest? Or is it a waypoint I have? Oh, it is waypoint. Okay. Let's do a shuttle port. Might be nowhere. Is he logging out, or was he doing? What's over here? Who is this guy? Huh. I don't know what that is. I'm sure there's a whole bunch of quests in here that I have not even touched. Like, I haven't done several of these. Alright, let's go. I'll hop on the bike. Before I forget about this, let's use that. Oh. Okay, good. Thought I got stuck there for a second. Alright, can I call the instant transport? Go. Yep, nowhere's pretty much where I have to go. Alright, real quick, let's do a quick... Oh, can I do that on here? No, I can't do that. Sorry, I was trying to see... Oh, that's live. Can I do live? I can't do live yet. No. Why can't I do lives? That's weird. Maybe I need more... Sorry, I'm on this, Hey, Bad Karma. Oh yeah, by the way, real quick, I wanted to say... I need to do some shoutouts. Oh, jeez. Sorry, I got notifications. I want to do some shoutouts to people that followed recently, because I've had several, and it's partially because I've been posting on some other mediums, trying to just get some attention, just to promote myself a little bit. I want to say thank you. Post out there to Gunmetal Otaku. He's actually someone local I met where I live, and he streams just some like Final Fantasy VII stuff and some other things. Um, he doesn't do camera or OBS. He pretty much just streams from his PlayStation. So if you're interested in that kind of gameplay, it's very calm, very chill. It's not, as far as I know, not Star Wars related, but please maybe go check him out. One shout to Make Him Scream, Beard Buckets. I love that name, by the way. That's funny. Ashdown212, Big Joker W. I'm not sure if I'm saying this right. Worth Gaming, Frills227, Fire2 underscore 24 underscore 7. I'm just saying it because Fire 24/7. Rainmar816, Bad Karma 79ZH. Again, hi. Thank you for a chat. Darth Clace. I'm not sure how you say that. Or Darth C Lace. Not sure. So thank you for all the new followers. We are up to 135, which by the way is my. I'll check when I get back over to the game. Yeah, our Twitch follower count is a little bit off on the thing, but whatever. And also to a special big thanks, as always, to Jins and 64 for being a continued subscriber. I much appreciate that. That helps me out a lot. All right. So before I do, I wanted to get back in. Where is my profile? I always forget to do this, and I end up always doing it on stream. Don't mean to, but I do. Let me just retweet that because it pretty much is the same thing. Okay. It's so deceptive when you see one screen say you'll have 5 viewers watch it, and another screen says you have 1. I'm like, which one am I supposed to trust? All right. Let's see. Especially, I guess, Bad Karma popped in, said hi, and left. All right. Where is my waypoint to the Sulphur Lake? Of course, I got 3 of them because they're probably all different missions related. Can I get all these done at the same time? Are they all different? Yes. Okay, good. I have 3 different... That is going to save me some time. I have 3 different quests to the same location. That will save me from having to go back. By the way, if I haven't said it, please hit that follow button if you aren't following me already. And also, too, if you like, head over to YouTube and follow me on YouTube. Just hit that subscribe button. That would really be helpful. I actually have more subscribers on YouTube than I have followers on Twitch, but that number is slowly... They're both growing, but the Twitch is starting to catch up to YouTube, and I believe it will probably surpass it. Just a matter of time. But everything that we stream gets copied over to YouTube. I also post additional content on YouTube. For example, Star Wars Galaxies. I have some tutorials for this game. They're technically old tutorials, but they still hold up. They still have the information on them is still correct. So I post those on YouTube. They're just like anywhere from 5 to 15-minute videos of mostly describing the basics of Star Wars Galaxies. Like for new players, if they come in and they don't know, like if you don't know about housing and how housing works, about like with like lots and how to place a house and how to pay for it, I have a tutorial on that, explains all that stuff. So I go through and show it to you with the character. Same thing with the different terminals that are in the game, explaining starports and starships, and explaining ship components, and really even down to basic combat in the game. Because if you aren't sure if you're gonna like the game, you haven't played it before, and you want to pop in, I explain it to you, just kind of to give you a quick information, because if you get into it and you're like, I can't figure this out, that can be frustrating and then you don't want to play it anymore. So, and they've been out for years. They've been out on a different channel of mine, but I've been reposting them here and taking out stuff that doesn't apply anymore, because when I posted them, the game was live, and so I mentioned certain things about like the Sony servers and things on the forums, and so I've taken those things out in the re-edits so that I'm not mentioning, hey, go check out the Sony forums for this stuff. So you can, but there's plenty of wikis and things like that where you can find really anything you need. I use the wikis all the time because I can't remember everything about this game and I get lost. All right. It's no problem. No problem, Bad Karma. What are you playing? I don't know if I'm supposed to fight these dudes or not. Alright, what do I gotta do here? Place to kill the bridge troll. What? Bridge troll. What bridge troll? Oh, I hate those glitchy things. Is there something out here? Nope. Alright. Let's go down a little further and see if there's something I just come across. Wait. Oh! Wait. What's fighting me? Oh, hey, cool. Yeah, I get people find me in a lot of different places because I try to, you know, like Twitch discoverability is not amazing, unless you're searching for Star Wars or Star Wars Galaxies. You can find me in Twitch, and it's one reason why the titles of my videos and when I stream I put SWG Legends, but I also put Star Wars Galaxies because people might search different things and I want it to pop up, but. And yeah, they might pop up when they search the game, but they may not search the game. But yeah, like I've got a TikTok channel. I post things on TikTok. I post to Twitter whenever I stream. I post to Instagram. I also now joined Hover, but Hover I mostly joined just to really kind of just connect with other streamers, because I feel like that's mostly who's on there is streamers. So if you're not a streamer, I'm not quite sure what. Huh? Oh, you follow like notifications for SWG Legends. Do you follow notifications for SWG Legends or for Star Wars Galaxies? Because I'm not sure if Legends would be on Twitch. Okay. Where is... I don't know what I'm supposed to be looking for here. I might have to pull up a... It's the only bridge I know of. Cutthroat. What am I looking for? Place the surveillance devices.
That's supposed to.
Nope. Put your feet in.
That's the front.
That's not the front. That's the... Are you sure that's the front?
Yeah, that is. It
Hold,
is.
hold on, kiddos. Okay. Just put your foot in. All right. Am I? I think this is too small for you.
No, it's not.
Put your arm through. We're stretching it, putting it on. I think it's too small. Yep, that's awfully tight. It's on, right? Alright. Okay, so I'm in the wrong side of the dungeon. I could be. I get mixed up in this place, and it's never clear. I just know that the left side is an in and an out. There's no, basically it's a dead end. It forks at one point, but on the right side is just endless loop. So I always assume the endless loop doesn't actually get me anywhere. And I don't remember if there's anything specific. Let me take off that. I don't like the direct target. There's nothing to click on. Oh, jeez. Okay. Ah, there we go. There's one of the things I have to do. Is this for the bombs? Oh, no. Oh, yeah. Surveillance device. Okay. Cool. Oh, let's wait. Surveillance device collection? Alright. Well, let's just fight our way through all this stuff. I don't technically need to fight these guys. Alright. Alright. Maybe something here. Oh. He's gonna stop that, won't he? Yep. Anything else to click on, right? Okay. Let's click back on this guy. There we go. I'm gonna try to skip a couple. Oh, is this the bridge troll? I forgot all about this dude. You were right. I was going the wrong direction. Well, I was like 2 badges done at the same time. Okay, what else do I... Okay, let's check the missions. Okay, so I finished that one. Somewhere in the hideout. 5 commits to follow you. Okay, so this guy's still... I guess this is the plants. The Otini. I know, that's like... When that first came out, it was like... What? They added the Otini sound in the game, and like... But then you heard it all the time for every collection, so it's kind of like... It's like watered down at this point. I mean, it's still fun. I still like it, but I think there's some people who are just like, oh my gosh. There's a plant. He's gonna stop. He stopped me. Alright. Well, this is good. I'm getting some of the Nym stuff. I wasn't necessarily planning on getting all the Nym stuff done today, but if I can get some of it done, make some progress. It's not that I don't need to do more heroics. It's just heroics are hard for me to time with people, especially when I stream, because I stream when I have time available, and that doesn't always coincide with people's availability for heroics. So did I not collect it? I'm not moving. Said I moved. There we go. Okay, don't ignore that dude if I can. How many more surveillance devices do I need to plant? This looks like a good room for one. I'm just checking all the objects. Oh, come on. Alright, one more. But yeah, no, so I also I joined Hover recently because it just is connecting me with several, which is where I think some of my current followers have come from, when I mentioned some of the names earlier. But that's okay. I know I could make all objects show, but I kind of like figuring it out. I torture myself. I like to figure it out until it gets too annoying, and then I get tired of it. And so then I have to go back and I'm like, alright, dang it, where do I find the such and such? Come on. Gotta wait. There we go. Please be the last one. Don't be more. There's more. Is there anything over here? Nope. I don't know where there are. Could there be more of this collection on the other side? Or did I miss one? Oh wait! I didn't do this one. I know I didn't do this one. I keep doing that. It should just kill the dude first. I know, I hate having so many waypoints open. I did not move. Like, it annoys me when I have a bunch of waypoints in there and I've got them all ready, like they're all loaded, but sometimes you have to do it, sometimes you need a bunch. Alright, is that the last one? Or do I need to go on the other side? I have a feeling the prisoner's on the other side. I already did this because there's the first one I got was right there. So let's go to the other side. Because I also didn't find the prisoner that they were talking about. Who keeps... I have tried this one so many times. 3, 2, 1. There we go. My goodness. Alright. But yeah, no, if you're watching and you're not following me, please do so, because that really helps me out. I am affiliate now, so I've been trying to do what I can to add like emotes, my custom emotes. I got several of them approved recently. I've been trying to figure out what else I can do to improve stream. I don't want to change things too drastically too quickly though. I want to make slow changes over time to my stream, so it's not a sudden jarring change when someone who's been watching comes in. So little improvements here and there, like I mentioned before. I changed my camera. I feel like it's an improvement. Maybe it's not, but it's a lighter weight camera because my camera before was a bulk camera I was using. It's good quality, but it wasn't worth risking this giant camera on a tripod and falling over like it did, because it could have been bad. The camera could have broke. Yep, there's gonna be a thing to put surveillance thing in. I was gonna try using Mix It Up Bot because I've heard a lot of things about it, but as it turns out, Mix It Up Bot is apparently a PC only thing, and I stream on a Mac, so that was a hard pass. So that's why I use Stream Elements for my my chat commands and things like that. For example, I do have chat commands for If you type in things like exclamation YouTube or Discord or Twitch, or I have Twitch for if I stream on YouTube, so if you can find the links either way. Twitter, all my social media. So if there's something you need and you don't have a link to it, you can just type it in. So you can run SWG on Apple, but you're not actually running it with Apple. Initially I have Parallels, and I was initially running SWG on Parallels, but Parallels has some glitches with SWG. It runs it smoothly. There's no problems. I never had a problem with if you're just playing the game, I would recommend doing Parallels, because I never had a problem with SWG crashing on Parallels. But there's some lighting issues, and it's not bad. If you go back and watch some of my early streams, like the teens and 20s, that's when I was still doing Parallels. You can see the lighting. It's very glitchy. Though, so like this light, you might have box that's a hard cut light where things change, but then if you move the camera over a little bit, it's gone. But I move back, it comes back. And the problem is, it would do those glitches everywhere. Like out in the city, Mos Eisley, there were a lot of places where I would recurringly see it happen, and so I got really sick of it. So I actually, right now, I use a software called Play on Mac. It's totally free. So I downloaded that. The only catch was, I don't know if it was just me or if other people have had this problem too. Play on Mac was difficult for me to get SWG to work the first try. Because I have the box. Yeah. Let me get the box. I have my original box with my original CDs. So when I couldn't get the downloaded version to work, I used these. But I couldn't get this to work very well from the Play on Mac. So what I did as a workaround, and it's why I can't necessarily suggest to everyone to do it this way, because they may not have the capability or it may not work that easily. I used my CDs in Parallels, installed the game, which I had already done that before. So I had the game installed. I then copied those files from Parallels over into the file structure system for Play on Mac for the install. So that worked. The other cool thing was, because I had played on Parallels for so long, that I didn't have to worry about any of my my macros, my player settings for the game, like where I had things laid out. All that stuff transferred over too. So it worked out for me. If you have that exact same setup and everything, then that might be a good fix. Play on Mac does a better job as far as the lighting and glitches. I haven't seen any glitches like that occur. It's been smooth, it's been fine. The only hang up I've had with Play on Mac is that sometimes there is a random, the game crashes. Like I said, on Parallels, I haven't had any crashes. The game's been fine. But Play on Mac, I've had crashes. Now, sometimes I'll stream for 3 or 4 hours and there's not a single crash. There's been other times I've streamed for just 2 hours and I've crashed twice. It's kind of unpredictable. It doesn't seem to matter if I am doing something like a crazy heroic, or if I'm just in the city of or not even, let's say Mos Eisley, I can be busy. I could just be in a small city using the Starship terminal and travel, and the game crashes. It's annoying, but it's not terrible. I mean, it's been fine. I will say though, it's been a little easier for me to open up multiple instances of the game to run simultaneously in Play on Mac. Parallels didn't seem to like that too much. It would work, but not amazing. Here's the prisoner. Do I have to escort them? I have to escort them. That stinks. they actually gonna follow me or? Okay, let's walk them out. But yeah, so like I've had I know in SWG Legends you can technically have all 5 of your characters logged in at the same time, but I've successfully only really done 3. Beyond that, it seems to like the system, my system at least, doesn't seem to like that as much. So it could be my internet, it could be my system, it could be just the fact that it's on a Mac. I don't know. Get closer to me. So whatever it is, I'm gonna walk right now because I don't want them to get too far away and mess up. But yeah, so it's just it does work. 3 is the max daily out? I thought it was 5. Okay, did they change that? Because I swear I saw people, I thought I saw people that had all 5 of their characters logged in. Well, that makes sense then if it's only 3. I was thinking it was 5 this whole time. Alright, come on, prisoner.
Hey, what's up, man?
Hey, Jins. So is it actually 3?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, okay. Maybe it was 5 at some point, because I swear someone early on in Legends told me that they saw people that had 5 characters logged in. You done building your fence?
Yeah, I quit for the day. My dad was getting tired. He's helping me, so.
We wanted a fence for a while, but our neighbor, I should say our neighbor, we didn't have a neighbor on one side of us for a long time, and eventually when we did, they built one. So I was kind of like, they're blocking us from their yard. That's good enough for me. Our back of our house bumps up to it sounds nicer than it looks. It bumps up to the back of a river, but we're like up here and the river's way down here, and so it's really just a view, but it's not like you can really do anything on the river.
Does it ever flood?
No, so our house, like the backyard kind of slopes up, and from the edge of where that cliff is, it probably drops off 30 feet below, and then there is actually a railroad track. So we have a railroad trains that go behind our house every once in a while, and then from the railroad track it probably drops off another 20 feet down to the river. We've actually never seen the railroad track get flooded, so we're fine.
Good.
So we're fine. And I say that being, I don't know if you remember, it might have been 11 or 12 years ago at this point. Nashville, Tennessee got in the news big time because we had a major flood that they called the 100-year flood, because it was one that like supposedly should only happen every 100 years. It literally submerged neighborhoods, ruined businesses across Nashville. Like, it was devastating to the community. Our house was totally fine.
Well, that's good. Yeah, I'm always worried when someone tells me they live near a river. We had so much snow here in Washington State recently, and then rain
Then put it
afterwards.
away somewhere else.
All the rivers around here started flooding over.
Oh man.
You're taking that type of roll with it and throwing it into the trap.
Then bring it to me. Oh, kids tattling on each other.
I'm gonna have to get used to my controls again. It's been a while since I've been in game.
I know I played like a couple times during Christmas, and then when when January started, I've pretty much just logged in like once a week to check my email and to check my vendors.
Yeah, I got yelled at by my guild leader. I needed to log my characters in, or else I guess they remove you from your city's population. So he was like, "Hey, quick, log in your characters. We're about to lose your buildings." I was like, "Oh crap."
Thankfully, I don't actually have any of my characters logged into any cities.
It's fun to be if you're in like a good guild, and if they have a city, it's kind of fun.
I'm in what's it? Imp HL. They're good. I just not Imp HL. Is that? Hold on. Am I thinking totally wrong? That was the old.
What's HL?
I totally just blanked. That is my old guild. Geez, I hadn't thought about them in a while. I'm in Umbra. I forgot about that.
Umbra, okay.
Yeah, they could use me, but they don't really. They don't need me. They're so big. I wanted to be in a small guild for a while, but then I was kind of like in Legends. It's way more worth it to just be in a big guild, because when you need to get something done, you can pretty much just say, "Hey, who has this?" or "Who wants to do this?" and there's 5 people ready to help.
Yeah, that definitely helps, having a higher population.
Okay, did I do all these? I'm still needing to find surveillance locations.
I'm in Shadow Collective. It's Cobalt Dantooine is the city, but it's like a small to medium-sized guild. But I'd say the population is, middle-aged folks, I guess. People that mostly played on live and still play on Legends.
I feel like most people who play Legends anyways are middle-aged folks.
Yeah.
I was shocked when I played. I mean, it was probably like 8 months ago at this point. I was playing. I met some new players, and I was like, just out of curiosity, how old are you? Because they had never played before, and they were like, "Oh, we're like 21." And I was like, "Holy cow!" Like, you might be the youngest people I've met on Legends. Did I mess up the escort? I wasn't paying attention. I think I did.
Trying to escort a prisoner out of the cave.
Yeah. I got him out, and I thought it was okay, but I guess I wasn't really reading, so I just probably... Alright, let's do this.
I usually pull up the quest, like, on a different screen and just kind of, like, use the waypoints, and I'm kind of a cheater when it comes to that. I use the wiki.
I do that sometimes. It really depends on what the quest is.
I got so used to having the quest tracker in other games, like, Star Wars The Old Republic and everything, even like Lord of the Rings Online had a basic quest tracker, and then I came back to playing this and I was like, yeah, so like parts of the legacy quests are pretty good for tracking, but if you're doing like an old theme park, you basically got to look up the waypoints or like take a long time searching for stuff.
Come on, dude, stop running away from me. Yeah, no, I've been toying around with the idea of starting to play a different MMO, because I know there's a lot of stuff I haven't done in Legends yet still, but there's not I don't know. There is, but there's not at the same time. Like I've done a lot of the big stuff.
Have you done Avatar hard mode?
No. I want to say that's probably one of the few big stuff I haven't done that's original to the SOE servers. Because the big stuff I haven't done is mostly like the legend stuff.
With like the Jedi theme park stuff.
Yeah, I have access to it. I snuck in and
yeah, I was there with you.
Were you? I thought I did that on off stream.
No, I thought I was there.
Maybe you were. But yeah, I snuck in there. Basically I walked into the instance to do whatever the boss fight is there, but I didn't go in and do it. I was just like, I'm just gonna go in, make sure I have access to it, and leave. So.
Did you walk all the way down to where the really cool temples are? The big giant pyramids?
I think so. Because I did the whole quest into it, like where you go in and have to like, you have to basically go throughout the entire map where there's all the cultists or the whatever.
Yeah, you gotta find 2 scientists, and then you use like a shrine that teleports you to a different area of the map. And then once you're in the different cave section, you keep following that down, and eventually you come to these really awesome pyramids.
Did I mess up because of... Maybe I'm not doing this fast enough. No, I think I'm not getting him through quick enough or something. I don't know. It was like, I just saw it said you have 10 seconds left.
Can't find the remote. Can't find the app.
Look on the couch.
We did.
Look in the cracks of the couch. I don't know. You'd be looking where I look.
We have the same problem. I was thinking about like attaching some sort of Apple like what are the air tags or whatever to my remote so I could find it.
So I bought a because we had an Apple remote that actually broke. We don't know how it broke. We just think it got crushed under something. I think it got crushed under something, but it wasn't crushed where like you could see a crack or damage, but it wouldn't charge. It was broken. So we bought a new remote. But I went online and I found a like silicone rubber sleeve to put in, and one of the reasons I did that was because it made it thicker, so it was less likely to slide into like even like the tiny spaces in the couch. But I saw recently someone did something. I was like, okay, this is genius, but at the same time, I would hate it having this on my remote. They did this to their Roku remote where they took off the battery compartment piece, which Apple doesn't have. They drilled a tiny hole in the battery compartment like cover, and then they put a loop, like a clip loop to it, and on the other end of the clip they attached a like rubber spike ball, like so, and they showed how they were like, they threw the remote, and because of the ball, the remote was incapable of like going under the couch or sliding between the crack of the couch or going under the stove or anything like that. Like, I was like, I would hate to have that ball on my remote, but at the same time, that was pretty smart.
Yeah, I just need like some sort of a small speaker somewhere on it, and then just remotely activate like a chime or like an alarm, so then you can listen for it and find it that way.
Yeah, the remote needs the Apple remote needs a speaker on it. If nothing else, one that will just simply ping. Or if it vibrated, that'd be different. At least you might hear it. Come on, person. I think you gotta get over here. I think.
if I still have a bounty hunter mission on this character that I'm on.
I did it. I got him. Is the shuttle actually gonna come pick this person up?
Do you know if player bounties go away after a while?
I don't know if they have a time limit or not. I kind of feel like they don't, but it might just depend if Legends has. It might depend if Legends has some sort of timer on it, just so that their servers don't get backlogged with missions. But then again, worst case, you can't have but one mission per player and server.
Yeah, I just remember killing a lot of bounty hunters that were coming after me last time I was playing. And it's been a few months ago, so I don't know if I'm still in the terminals.
It might just it might depend on how many people have put a bounty on you.
Yeah, I have no idea. I have two or three maybe.
Alright, so I think I've almost... Alright, I killed the bridge troll. I got that to turn in. I got to return to the person about the escort mission. It's these stupid surveillance devices. Apparently I'm missing one. I did that one. I feel like I'm missing one down here. I don't know where it would be. Something. Nope. Okay, I did that. There's nothing over here. Okay. This is the part where I cheat a little bit. Gonna go to the wiki.
Do it. Do it.
I at least want to see how many there are, because I'm like, am I missing just one, or am I missing like 5? I have a feeling it's just one, but... what is the quest called? Nym, place the surveillance devices. Come on. I actually think I spelled that right. I thought I didn't spell it right. Oh, nope. One letter's off. Surveillance device collection. Alright. Or you're just gonna copy those waypoints. Oh boy.
I want to kill the Gorax and get that Gorax ear buff item. That'd be kind of cool.
Is that the giant that's on Indoor?
Yeah, from the Ewok movies. You get the Legends created a Ranger quest, and it eventually leads you to Endor. You basically are working for this old Ranger. I think he's on Corellia, and you're like killing animals and stuff for him. And then he eventually sends you like to Endor to fight the beast, and you have to go up in the Ewok village tree fort and like blow the horn, and like
okay.
the thing can kill you in like 2 to 3 hits, so you basically need like a big group of people and like a camp with a cloner built into it. Yeah, it's tough.
I feel like I did that on live, or at least killed the Gorax.
Yeah, you can kill the wild one like solo.
Yeah, I think I did that.
That one's like night and day. That one's super easy. The one I'm talking about takes like 20 or so people.
Oh, jeez.
It's like the ancient crate world boss on Tatooine. Have you seen that?
I have not. My guild was gonna do that one night, and I had requested to join it, but then I had something come up and I couldn't go.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think that's the only thing that drops the perfect crates or perfect pearls in this game.
Yeah, that's
The
like
25.
unfortunately the one. That's one of the things I need, because all of the pearls I have, I think, are like flawless regular ones. So
Yeah,
they're
you can get a really high tuning ancient flawless pearl, but
yeah.
it's not maxed.
That's the thing. Like, I have it. It's good. I'm fine. I don't have any problems like with my DPS anywhere, but it's just not capped out.
Right. Yeah, well, getting that Windu's Guile, that'll help you.
Yeah, I've got that. Okay. Now I'm just... I should have just done this from the beginning. Missing one of these. Which one is it?
Oh, are you looking at Wiki still?
No, oh, I didn't change this to the game.
Your screen capture is on your face.
Alright. Yeah, I copied the waypoints, and I'm going through them. Okay, was that one of them? Yeah, it must be that one. Okay. I'll have to fight this stupid troll again. Geez, I remember when, No, they're easy. It's just annoying. This, I remember back when, going to the school caves on Tatooine was, like, challenging. I hated how they nerfed it when I think it was the combat upgrade when they nerfed it.
Yeah.
Good
Well,
man.
even on even the original game pre-CU, you could get, as long as you were fully buffed up with composite armor, you could go in the Squill Cave.
Oh yeah, like I remember it wasn't terrible, but like I remember pre-combat upgrade, it was a good place to grind experience.
Yeah, it was decent. Didn't they have like some sort of action drain at one point with poisons? That makes it
Yes.
really annoying.
Yeah, that made it more challenging. I mean, I say challenging. It wasn't a pain, but
it's just a really annoying dot to have on your character because you can't do any combat abilities.
Yeah. They did you ever get the Mark of the Hero from that area?
Yeah, on live, probably pre-CU, and then I also did it again on Legends.
I had gotten it live pre-combat upgrade, and then I ended up so I would use it, but not frequently. I tried to save it for things like, at the time I used it a few times during HK47, because that at the time that was like the tough quest.
Are you talking about the resurrection? Using
Yes.
the resurrection ring?
Yeah, the resurrection ring. Because at the time it was I think it had, was it 50 uses or something? It was like
yeah, it's still 50 uses.
Yeah,
even on Legends.
because it was 50 uses, and once it was gone, it was gone. That was it. And so I actually used all 50 of my uses, but I probably had that thing for almost 2 years before I used it up. I made the most of it. I didn't just use it for the heck of it. Okay.
Yeah, I still have mine with 50 charges. I like the little puzzle sphere sculpture that you get from that.
I think the most annoying thing with that was they didn't come up with a thing when you got them all that combined it.
No,
Like
you just if you're standing still in one spot in a house
know.
and you drop all the pieces, they drop together in a ball.
I know, but like I was kind of hoping that they would have made it like one item, just to make it easy to.
Oh, like they all combine.
Yeah, like I just thought it would have been cool if it combined. Okay, this terminal is a spot for a surveillance thing. I thought it would have been cool if it combined in like when it combined, it also had like a cool particle effect.
That would be cool. I'm down with particle effects like a fog or
Especially
some
for your
sort of-
house.
yeah, that would be cool.
Okay, is this where? No. I cannot figure out what this last piece is. You watch this be outside.
I want them to add like generic, like water effects and like generic, like just different generic like panels that you could put in a house. I don't know if panel is the right word, but
Well, they have that hollow emitter thing where you have like you can put like a scenery, like a large flat scenery piece that people use. Have you seen that?
I think so. Is there one that looks like water?
I don't think so, but there's but they have like different locations of different planets. I'm not sure how many there are. Like you can do one that's like an interior of like this of a Star Destroyer. Like you're in like you're in the hangar. And they have another one where it's like a scenery from Naboo. Okay, is this broken? I did this one. What is wrong with it? Oh, good. I got them all. Okay, I just didn't mark this one off. Jeez. I hate these collection quests where you have to run around and find like the 10 things. Alright. Now we're better. So are you in game right now trying to do the Gorak thing?
Actually, I was trying to track you down.
Oh.
I think I'm like 700 meters out from you.
Oh, I'm now back in I'm going to Locke's place.
Oh, right, Nims.
Yeah. Or yeah, Nim's place. I gotta turn in those 3 quests. I'm gonna do something else after that. Turn these in. I'm gonna turn these in, and then I might go do the Imperial theme park. I still haven't finished that.
Oh, I can help you.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because it's hard. It's like I get on some parts of it, I can do it by myself, and all of a sudden I get onto one part of it, and it's like, oh, there's like level 95 characters you have to fight. I'm like, crap. It's not like there was one spot I got stuck on because it wasn't that the enemies were too tough. It's that there was like 15 NPCs in a tight space, and they were all like level 92 elites, and that wouldn't have even been so bad, but the time it took me to kill like 3 of them, by the time while I was in the fight of my 4th one, the first one I killed respawned, so I couldn't get enough of a headway on the respawn timer that I could kill enough of them to collect the item I needed to collect.
Which NPC were you working for?
That may have been when I was working for Thrawn. I'm not sure.
Oh, okay.
I'm a little bit into it. I'm not like early on.
Yeah, I soloed in on this spy character that's Imperial.
Yeah, so that's the thing. Since I'm Jedi, it's like some of it I can do just fine, and some of it I can't. Is that the? There we go.
Hey, there you are.
Hey! I don't think we've actually ran into each other in game. Alright. Who else do I have to turn in for? Does he have another quest? Oh, he does.
Like the blue hair matches his clothing.
Yeah. Alright.
I like
Gonna
this
go
bat creature.
I know there's not enough variation in characters in the game. Like types of characters are all very humanoid.
Did you do the part with Nim's girlfriend?
Yes. Yeah, I did that part.
Yeah, it's funny.
Mako Gast. Where's Mako? There's Mako. At least the payout for these quests isn't horrible. It's like 30,000. Alright, I guess. Yep, he's got more stuff too. Alright. Stuvani.
I gotta remember to turn off my auto loot.
Stuvani. There's Stuvani. Of course, all of them have more quests. And they're all taking me to the Imperial Mine. So at least they're all in the same spot. Alright. How far did I get on that? Okay, so I completed the Sulphur Lake pirate stuff. Okay, well, these missions will take me a while. I'll probably pick these back up on Monday. Alright, let me see where I am on the Imperial theme park. I have to go to a Rebel base. Believe you to have been part of the attack at Yavin 4. So I guess the Rebel base in Yavin 4? Yeah. Oh, is this a Genosian bunker? It's...
Yeah, I think so. Well, I can look it up on the wiki.
Yeah, let me look at that. Oh no, it says, it just says, it says in a bunker on Yavin 4. And this one says kill the third pilot. Rebel data gives his last known location as the Genosian bunker on Yavin 4, but apparently he has not signed in for quite some time.
Yeah, you have to kill a pilot there.
Oh wait, these are all on different locations.
Yeah, one of them is
One of them's
Isn't he on
here.
the? He's on the side of that giant volcano here on Lock, to the
Yeah.
south.
So do I have waypoints to these guys?
Wiki.
Yeah. Researching Mount Chult. Is that a point? Yep, it's a point of interest. And shuttle, so we can go to Chemoasis. All right.
Which quest are you on?
It's investigating the destruction of the Death Star. So the last one I know I completed the stuff for Captain Thrawn. I think I'm doing the stuff for the guy after him.
So, you have to kill Raphael Marshall, found on Lock near Mount Chult.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go take a shuttle to the Player City Chemoasis. And I am not buffed. I'm imagining this is probably not a good idea. I probably should go get buffed, shouldn't I?
I don't know.
Well, it says it's a group. It says a group mission. I'm not sure if that's actually real or not. And it's blue to me. Oh, come on.
I don't know. I could draw the aggro.
Let me go and just get buffed. I hate to go out there and die.
I have my entertainer going in the Cobalt Cantina on Dant if you need a end buff.
Okay. Yeah, I need to finish.
Cobalt. It's in the middle of the map on Dantooine.
I need to finish leveling up my medic.
Yeah, I
Think
like
she's-
medic.
I think she's like level 65 right now. I just need to finish leveling her. And I was like, I'm just gonna level her, and then I was gonna. My plan was to just buy a heroic joy set for her to make her buffs better.
You know, it's fun grabbing a pet with a medic character.
Yeah, I've heard that's pretty good.
My medic, I've got a crack tooth Nargalatch for him, and it's a lot of fun.
I wish there was a pet that would work with Jedi, because I wanted to try out a combo, but when I was looking at it, I was like, man, you have to take out so many of the skill points into Jedi's expertise. Like, it's just not worth it.
Yeah, one point is worth it for tanking though. If you want to tank heroics really effectively, you can just put 1 point.
Okay. Does that actually work? Because I haven't tried it.
Yeah, it's kind of cheesy. It is working as intended, but it gives you like a 5%, 5 to 7% defense bonus if you add up everything that you get for it. But I think it nerfs your damage output by like, I want to say like 25%. So
it increases your damage output.
No. It increases your defenses by like 5 to 7%, but nerfs your damage output by like 25%.
Gotcha. Okay.
But if you're tanking, you don't really need to damage that much. And, I don't know. I've seen people running like the heroism jewelry set, like, and have like 1 point in pet, and they'd be like out there taking on like 2 or 3 different enemy players in PvP. It's kind of ridiculous.
Huh. Okay. Yeah, because I wasn't sure. I was talking to someone who knew pets pretty well, and I was asking them what they suggested, and they were talking about like, man, yeah, you need like the pet skills and all that stuff, and I was like, yeah, but that just takes up so many of your expertise. I was like, I would have to lose like all of my like light or dark skills, or lose all my base skills, which is gonna lose my saber block, which is critical. So I was like, it's just not worth it. But I was thinking about having the pet because I thought, well, it would probably help with soloing as far as like taking all the damage myself. I thought if the pet can pull aggro even a little bit, that would probably help with soloing stuff out by myself.
Yeah, I mean, you could get rid of the full left tree of light side. And are you light side or dark side?
I'm dark side.
Man, that's tough. I don't know what I would want to sacrifice on dark side.
I mean, if I took out the 1 point, I'd probably would just take out, like, currently I don't have my force lightning completely maxed. I've got 1 point out from it.
So you're missing 33% strike through?
No. I'm missing 25 piercing 25%. Energy. That was just because I went in and I was increasing my melee damage on the general. I was just trying something out.
Yeah, that piercing energy really ups your damage.
But it's just for lightning attacks, right?
Yeah, but that's where the majority of your damage comes from on a Dark Jedi.
Really?
Yeah, you'd be better off sacrificing melee damage for that.
Okay.
Probably. Well, it depends on what you're doing. Oh, you have... Oh, okay, fidelity.
Yeah, on my screen I'll show you what I got.
What's, go back to the general tree.
Because most people I read, they put on premonition for the evasion chance. But
you don't need it.
But I feel like that's mostly because people are talking about doing PvP, and I don't really do a lot of PvP. And evasion, I'm like...
So look at the glancing. Yeah, alacrity, you need all that. I would take out 1 point from exacting strikes. It's the box to the right of alacrity. Second, it's on the second row of general.
So I'm trying to think how many I need. Because the problem is... I think you have to have so many spent, though, to be able to get the max improved saber block.
That sweep and strike damage, yeah, well, yeah, oh shoot, you might be against the, so you have to have 12 points in general?
Yeah, to get the improved saber block. I used to have Force Cloak, and that would kind of remedy that. But...
I thought I was doing it with, I thought I had, like you have there,
you know what?
4 in the top row. I thought I only had 3 in,
Before I get buffed.
In alacrity and 3 in the other one.
Let's go change our expertise.
Okay, now I'm gonna pull up the calculator.
Alright. Yeah, so I have to spend 4 points in something before Saber Block even pops up. which I think is why people do evasion chance, but I don't know. Let's see, once I do 4 there. I mean, the other option is if I don't do that, it's adding like constitution and stamina.
Did they tweak the points recently?
No, it's always been this way.
So you're rocking strength and agility, and then you got full alacrity, full exacting strikes. Is that right? And then the full saber block.
Yeah. So yeah, if I do it that way, that's what I have. So unless I take out anything from the dark side, pretty much this is the setup I used to have. And I used to, back on live, I know it's not necessarily the best, but I used to not max out my drain because I hated drain being so unreliable. I just used the default heal. And I used to have, back, you could have other stems, so I would just use the default heal with the stems that were left over from the combat upgrade stuff or the pre-CU. And between those two things, I didn't really need to use drain at all.
So you can't have any fidelity then if you want to do your build with full dark side path.
Correct. Because I was trying to go in here and like beef up fidelity, and I was also going to beef up incisiveness, but I have to take out stuff in Dark Jedi to do that. Which, if I'm not going to use, like, just for example, if I was like, hey, I'm just not going to use Force Drain, I could do that.
I feel like fidelity and incisiveness, that crit one below it, I feel like those two boxes are more for like light side builds where you're actually doing a lot more melee damage. But like dark side, since you're using a lot of lightning attacks.
Yeah, but you don't do. I don't think you do as much melee damage as a light Jedi, because when I've gone, or maybe it's not just light. No, maybe it's not just saber damage. I mean, it's light versus dark. You just do a lot more damage as a dark Jedi, though. I mean, maybe it's all just from lightning, but I thought it was from everything.
Well, the focus, brutality and ruthless precision, and then the stamina stance, focus stamina. So those, yeah, focus critical 4% on that first box on the left for dark side, and then the right side with the damage increase of plus 8%. And then, so that's why you do a lot more damage.
Because because when I do Dark Jedi, I focus on pretty much anything that can crit is what I try to focus on.
Yeah.
Which is why back in the day I was taking up some of these other, like the critical chance increase stuff. I was trying to boost that stuff up. Because I feel like back in the day, I feel like I did that. I feel like I changed. I feel like I took these out because I wasn't using drain, and I had these, and I had my crit chances a lot higher. But I don't know. I don't claim
You
to be the
kind of
best.
need you kind of need all the force drain for the or the improved force drain. You kind of need that to make that force drain healing ability worth it, or else you're better off just using the standard heal, which is like that 5k
Well, that's what
heal.
that's what I used to do back in the day. But back in the day, like I said, we had leftover stim packs from the vanilla, from the pre-combat upgrade. So that alone was like we had the regular stim packs, but you also had the tactical stims and stuff you got from the officers, and I think you could use both of those. I could be wrong on that though. Oh, I gotta put my jewelry back on. What are you doing? What? A bug? Oh, okay. Alright, so let's see. Yeah, put all these skills back on. Alright. Well, I'm good. That's... Oop, hold on. Is that right? Yeah. That's good enough for me. Like, I'm just gonna go the base setup. Full Dark Jedi. Was testing out the stuff before. And it was okay. Alright. Now back to buffing. So, do you know much about the people online called Rooster Teeth?
No.
Do you ever heard of Red versus Blue?
Like the Halo thing?
Yeah.
I don't know much about it.
That's fine. So Rooster Teeth is the people who made that cartoon, that machinima back in the day. And they still make it, but they do a whole lot of other stuff now these days. Like they do Achievement Hunter is a big part of their stuff. But they have a podcast they've been doing for years. And I recently at work started re-listening to it, and I hadn't listened to the original ones like from way back in the day. So I just thought, hey, I'm gonna go back to day one and start it. So they started their podcast back in 2009, and the funny thing is, that's back around the time frame when Star Wars Galaxies was out. So they were talking about it in some of the early days, and it was funny because they were talking about World of Warcraft and Star Wars Galaxies, and one of the things they really were like bashing Star Wars Galaxies on was one of the people on their podcast was like, man, if I could just like, if I had some command that could just prevent any player who did a command / dance where I didn't have to see them, because that, like, for some reason dancing in MMOs was like driving them nuts. So then they started bashing Star Wars Galaxies because they're like, well, yeah, I mean, if you're Star Wars Galaxies, you make an entire profession off of dancing. Like, I was like,
People like that though.
I know, and I was like, you guys don't obviously play the game. Like, you don't understand the purpose of it.
They're just not a part of the RP crowd, I guess.
Yeah, it was just funny. I just thought, I was kind of crack up about it because I was like, man, there's entire people that love Star Wars Galaxies just because of the dancing.
Yeah, like when I first started playing, I did dancing and like musician and stuff just for the hell of it. Well, I was grinding Jedi polycrons and stuff too, but I did, I had fun. I was even out in the middle of nowhere in like Anchorhead, and there were still people coming in there watching, getting the mind buff from me.
Yeah, I really liked the old. I've said this on stream many times, and I still hold by it. They need to add battle fatigue back into the game, because I think that was a critical importance for entertainers.
Yeah, I mean, you still have to go to an entertainer now for the build a buff, but
Yeah, but I think to me though, to me, battle fatigue would eliminate a lot of your problems with uh, AFK players.
oh, so it would like slowly reduce your combat
Yeah,
capability.
exactly. So you wouldn't eventually it would make eventually it would cause it where either you would die or you're not killing the enemies as quickly as you were, and so it's just not worth it. And so eventually it would force those players to AFK. Like say they AFK'd for like half the day or the day or whatever, they would eventually have to bring those characters back into the city, get their stuff, their battle fatigue wiped out, and then they could go back. But it would just eliminate some of it. I think it would deter it.
Yeah, I mean, I think the zones where they turn off macros are more effective because
Yeah,
I
it's
could see
effective too.
I could see someone posting out somewhere, uh, AFK grinding, and then bringing like an entertainer out there and watching the entertainer while they're fighting.
Yeah,
And
but
then
but I don't think that works though. Very. Did it work that
if
way
you
in
have
Combat
a
Upgrade?
if you have a droid called with what is it, the entertainment module, you can buff people like in the wild with an entertainer.
Okay. Well,
So
if they
it
did,
works. And
I mean,
then
they could do that, but they could also just erase that capability. They could just make it where battle fatigue is only healed in a cantina.
yeah, that makes it more complex, but I like I just like how they have it now, like with different zones where you don't want people grinding, obviously, because it's
Yeah.
a
No,
quest area.
I I agree with that, but I've heard a lot of people that hate that too, and they're not the people that are like anti, or they're not the ones that are like pro. Let me AFK everything. They're just simply like, I just think turning it off in certain places are bad. But I don't know. I think there's
Yeah,
different ways they could do it, and it would make it more player involved as opposed to just banning it in some spots.
yeah. I I don't know. You're talking to someone that had 3 characters AFK grinding for junk for like quite a while, and I basically would AFK grind for junk and then sell stacks of the junk loot to people that are trying to RE35s and
Yeah.
um, I didn't ever do it in like quest areas. I would try to find bunkers that were not associated with like main quest lines, and then I would always have, because on Legends you're required to run an auto invite macro to
Yeah.
where they're supposed to be able to send your character a tell, and then you have a auto invite response to being sent a tell. And if you go on like the Legends FAQ section for AFK grinding, they actually list that macro on there, and then you just copy paste it and then just do a little whisper out like, "Hey, auto invite is running. Please send me a tell if you need to join for killing these mobs." I still had that running even though I wasn't in a quest area, so I don't know. I think it in a game like this, I think the AFK part does play a role. I think it is
Yeah.
potentially needed because, dude, I
Oh
don't
yeah.
think the junk loot, like, I don't think people can keep up with the demand unless they're able to AFK. Like, it
What's
takes so much.
what's funny? Like, I'm not sure. I'm really not sure why or how, but like back in the day on live, I used to have like I had a few dozen types of junk, and I had stacks of hundreds of each of those, and I used to use them because I made 35s like multiple every week, and I I mean I plowed through my junk loot, but I was adding to it constantly too, and I guess I was just playing a lot, but I never really AFK went out to the junk loot, and so I was doing it all on my own, just gathering stuff, using it up, gathering more stuff. So like I'm not quite sure what I did differently back then that was better.
I think just playtime, more hours every day.
But like all I did though, I remember like I pretty much would go in and just run a bunch of the Mustafar stuff every day. Like I because there was the 24-hour lockout timers of some of the quests, and so that's what I would do a lot of. Okay, I'm not sure where this pilot dude is.
He's at 3014 negative 4418. If you do like a /way,
Took some damage.
if you type in /way 3014 space negative 4418, that's where I'm basically standing next to him, so you can follow my arrow.
Oh. I need to give me some camps. I haven't bothered getting any camps. I defeat the first rebel pilot. I'll take that. Alright. So the next one...
Do you have like a two-person vehicle?
I have the... Oh, vehicle? Yes.
A flash speeder. Yeah.
Alright, where should we go? Wait. Hold on. Okay, so the other two places are Yavin 4 and Dathomir. Do I have... Hold on. I don't remember what my... Oh, I can't do that thing.
I have the waypoints up too. If you
Oh,
want me to
okay.
read them to you.
Alright, you can hop back in. Sorry, I got out of the vehicle. Alright.
I want to see someone wearing the Crusader armor for Mandalorians, like in another like Mandalorian season. That would be sweet.
Oh, yeah. So have you watched the Boba Fett show?
Yeah.
How are you liking it?
I think it's good. I think Boba Fett as a character is a little less relatable. Just because the fact that, like, so Din Djarin, Mandalorian, he has Grogu to interact with, and having like a young child with his character kind of like evens out the fact that he's just kind of like a macho, strongman, right? With like,
Yeah.
without that interaction with the child, like you wouldn't really see much of his personality. So like they really, in my opinion, it was a good use of a secondary character to make the personality of the main character come out more.
Yeah.
With those interactions. And I feel like Boba Fett, he's a cool character, don't get me wrong. I think he's kind of like, the flashbacks are helping, because
Yeah.
like when I think of Boba Fett, I think of like a lone wolf character that kind of, he's on his own, it's always on his own terms, and now he's relying on the Sand People. Like the Sand People train him with the gaffy stick, and then or Gatarifi,
Yeah.
and then so he's kind of going back to more of a tribe or clan mentality, which and now he's turning into a crime boss too. So I feel like it's making him more of a social character, which makes sense. So I like the way they're going with it.
Should we go back? We need to go back to Nim's stronghold, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, no, I agree with all that. Because my wife is she doesn't really know much or anything about Boba Fett. She asked me a couple questions, and she really enjoyed The Mandalorian, and she was asking me, she's like, so is he just like another, like I'm a tough guy in a suit of armor, but I have like a heart of gold? And I kind of told her, I said, well, not really. I said, Mandalorian was just this like loner who pretty much didn't fight for anything until Grogu showed up, and
Grogu brought out his heart of gold, right?
Yeah,
that's what I was trying to say. So,
but
Boba Fett needs like the Shand character, or like he needs to. I feel like we need to see him fighting on someone else's behalf in order to be like, okay, he's not just like.
Well, that's why I'm really. So, have you watched all the up to date of Boba Fett?
Yeah. Hey, it's Chuck.
That's funny because I used to be an NPC.
Chuckster.
I wouldn't doubt it if they didn't make that character in spite of me, because I've not, I don't want to say badmouthed them, but I don't like their guild. But no, like the whole stuff with the Sand People is probably one of my favorite things that has been in Boba Fett series, and where they've gone with it at this point, I'm like, well, we're not going to see them anymore probably because they're gone. But I wish there was more with that, and I wish they could have elaborated on it more. I'm hoping maybe we might get some. Maybe they will show us some younger stuff of Boba Fett from before the movies we ever saw. Like maybe show us some teenage Boba Fett when he was like learning how to be on his own, like during his
that would be awesome.
Like, because that would
really help the character.
I
want to see him. I want to see him like getting his helmet dented at some point. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, I think it'd be good, especially if because you think about it, like, yes, Jango Fett trained Boba Fett up to a certain age, but then Jango was gone. So how did Boba Fett become the mercenary he is now? And I'm like, someone had to train him to be even better. So I'm sort of thinking like they need to have someone show up in this current timeline and like, oh, he knows who this guy is, and it turns out like, oh, he's a former master of Boba Fett or something. Like he trained him in some combat or trained him how to be a mercenary or something, and that can be a history to humanize Boba Fett a little bit more. I do like the idea though in this latest episode where Boba Fett talks about I'm tired of losing our kind. I'm tired of, we know how to do things better. So it is a bit of humanizing him in that respect, where he is.
Yeah, that's major. That's a really good character development.
Yeah, where he's showing that, yes, he wants to continue his way of life, but he's like, we can do it better to where we're not just dying off and we're working for ourselves. So it's
Yeah.
he's caring about something, but at the same time, he's maintaining that criminal lifestyle. So it's kind of a good compromise. I will say though, I love the fact that he's got a new Rancor. I can't wait to till they show him riding that thing.
Yeah, I'm a little worried about that because what if it was already trained? You know what I mean? And it's like kind of a trap.
I don't think so. I really didn't get the impression with that. Because the fact
Oh,
that
okay.
but when they took the mask off and he stared at it and it like it looked at him, I I kind of took that as a nope. This is the first thing he's seeing. And plus, the last episode, when they were on top of the table on top of the cage, and it like got mad, and he like fed it through the cage. It it kind of was like, okay, he's obviously spending some time with it. So like I think they're trying to show you hints that he is bonding with the Rancor a little bit here and there.
Yeah, I hope so.
And I'm so glad that the Wookiee is on his side now.
Yeah, I love that character.
That character was awesome.
He needs to bust out more like Terrace Kazi, like martial arts, though. I think
Yeah.
just a little bit. I want to see those electro knuckles like get used like in a very proficient manner, where he's like doing some. Because like the last fight he had with Boba Fett, it was just kind of like a I'm gonna pick you up and shove you around, and it was more like a wrestling match. It wasn't really like a fighting, like fist fighting type match.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't
So
know. I'm not.
where are you going now?
Oh,
Definitely.
I just went to Dathomir. I just picked a place. I yeah, because I'm not sure if they're trying to make him like he's an arena champion, but I'm not sure if they're trying to make him like he's an expert fighter or he's just so tough. Because there's a difference. And I kind of like it that I know it wasn't necessarily an even fight when Boba Fett fought him, but I kind of liked it that Boba Fett didn't defeat him because it shows that he's got someone who's working for him who respects him and could also kill Boba Fett if he really wanted to, but he's working for him.
Right.
So let's see. We need to go to Mist Falls. I'm not sure that's another point of interest. Yep, Misty Falls. Oop, I probably should have gone to a different. Let's go to the trade outpost. It's a little closer. Should have researched that before I went. Master travel in this game is nothing like what it used to be back in the day. You can get anywhere super fast.
Yeah, I've been watching. What's the new SWG Mu server?
Is it Restoration?
Finalizer. Finalizer.
Oh, I hadn't even heard of Finalizer.
I've been watching Nap yet play on there, and every time he travels around, it's like thousands of credits, and it takes forever. And I'm like, oh my god, we are so spoiled on Legends.
Do you want to ride in a vehicle together or ride separately?
Sure.
Oh, I got my my stat vehicle all done.
I think I have a speed mod on this.
The
You said Misty Falls?
Yeah. There's another NPC person. I'm like, what are they doing? Are they saying stuff? I literally have lots of NPC members on my block list.
That's not cool.
yeah, I had to. So I was in NPC briefly because a person was in there that I knew from the original game, and I was like, hey, cool, that's neat. So I joined their guild, and I got on there with Discord with them, and oh my gosh, I it was nothing but ridiculing what politics you follow, ridiculing people for just basically anything they could discover on you. I mean, it was like locker room talk, but it was pretty vulgar. Like every time you got on there, and I spoke up one time about it and was like how I was bothered by it, and they pretty much like just ridiculed me for it. And so when I left, they then followed me and like harassed me, and even got on my stream and started harassing me in chat on stream. So I've had to like ban people in stream. I've had to ban them in game. Like they're just
Yeah,
not
pretty
cool
toxic.
people. I did talk to Rain is one of the SWG Legends de- um I don't know what you call them. They're not a developer because he's not, right? Are they devs?
Yeah, he's a. I mean, I think of him like a dev. Yeah.
Okay. Because I want to call them a dev, but I'm like, but they're not really a developer of the game because it's not really a game they're developing. They're just like
He's
moderating
a
it.
Legends developer.
Yeah, I
Right.
guess. Um, but I had reached out to him and just kind of let him know about it because I was like, I didn't know if he wanted to put any of them on a particular list to like observe. I wasn't necessarily trying to get them banned, but I was just like, hey, if they do anything else, like you guys should know about it. Um, and he just kind of was like, yeah, he said, unless they do stuff in game, he said we aren't gonna really do anything about it. So I was like, that's understandable.
I put one of those vehicle upgrade kits on this thing, so it's a lot faster.
Yeah. Yeah, I managed to my STAP um the
You
advanced
got it
one.
recrafted.
Yeah, so I did it myself. I actually made turn into a schematic, learned it.
Do you have to do that now since the vehicle upgrade kits?
Um I think the vehicle upgrade kits does, if you use it on the advanced one, I think it does improve it a little bit. But it doesn't do much, I think.
Because like the vehicle upgrade kit will just like max out any vehicle, so I don't know why you would need to recraft it first, right?
I don't know. I was told, I was asked if I had to craft the advanced version. So I was like, no, I hadn't done it. So I just decided I got the components or the resources and just did it myself.
I'm trying to look for this rebel. All I'm seeing is Night Sisters.
Yeah.
You have the waypoint up.
I have no waypoint. Let me see where. Let me see if it says. It says he just scouting Misty Falls. Let me. Oh, what is my mission? Okay, investigating. Jeez, I also remember back when like walking around in Dathomir and you run into a Rancor was like a holy crap moment. Okay, investigating every point. Let's see. Let's paste that there. Okay, take a right. Yeah, go straight. Yeah, right a little bit. Oh, take a hard right. Get right. There we go.
There he is.
Hey, Dogus the Rebel. Alright. 2 down. Alright, let's travel back to the... Nope. Oh, I can't call one here. Do you know if, I've always wondered this, and I thought this was true back in the day, but I really don't remember if, I don't know if it is. If you have, like, the Rattle Trap instant travel vehicle, because it's smaller, is it easier to find a location to call it than the bigger vehicles?
Some people have said it has a slightly smaller footprint. I'm not entirely sure. I think it does. I think it's probably the best one because of that.
Because I feel like...
I don't have any proof to back up that statement, but
Yeah, I don't...
I think I've been able to call it out though, like really easy. So I don't know.
Yeah, because back in the day, I used to have that, and that was my thought, was that I could do that. And you know what? I switched over stream to my face and missed the kill on the Rebel. All right. Yavin 4. I guess we'll just go to the Imperial Outpost for now. All right, let's see. I want... Okay, so it is in the Geonosian Caves.
Yeah, he's not very far down.
Woo. Is that far away? Okay, so I actually need to go to the Labor Outpost. Closer. Unless... Just out of curiosity, does someone have a camp? Nope. Let's go to Labor. I grinded out my one of my holocrons here in the Geonosian Caves. Back when you had to do the Jedi holo grind. One of my holocrons was squad leader, and
I had a squad leader holocron too.
Well, fortunately for me, I want to say, I think it was my previous holocron was creature handler, so I was already maxed out creature handler, and being a creature handler, you could get extra squad leader experience because you were grouped with your pets. But yeah, I had to do my first holocron was armor smith, and that stunk because I was not doing armor crafting. And then I had creature handler, and then I had squad leader, and I'm not 100% sure, but I feel like my fourth holocron was bounty hunter.
I don't really remember all of mine. I think I had some basic professions actually. I got pretty lucky. I want to say one of them. One of them was chef. One of them was squad leader. I think one of them was like master marksman. I got really lucky on that one.
Oh,
And
yeah.
then, musician maybe.
Oh, that's lucky.
I don't remember what the other ones were. I didn't get all of them done in time before the village. I basically had to do the last one in the village, so it was like what, 1 or 2 phases of the village to get it completed.
Yeah, I don't remember what I had. I had because I had completed my 4 holocrons, and then when I used the 5th one, it just said like it hums at you, basically saying there was like there was one last profession I had to do, but it wasn't going to tell me which one it was. And I was at that point, and then that's when the village came out. And so I don't really remember how much I had to do, but I did the village with a friend of mine, because when I came back, the village was there, and he had already done some of it, so he kind of guided me through the early parts, and we did the rest of it together. And I was a Jedi before the combat upgrade came out, and then I was a Jedi during the combat upgrade, and then pretty much stayed that way through the NGE.
Yeah. I loved that Guardian last stand ability during the combat upgrade. Like, no one could kill you. It's pretty awesome.
Yeah, I never quite finished out my Jedi profession before the NGE. I think I had like 2 of the 4 tiers maxed out, and the other 2 I was at like level 2 or 3 of them. So I wasn't quite at like the master, but I was pretty far.
Yeah, I was able to complete it all. I went, what was it, Master Lightsaber, Master Defender, like one branch of the healing tree, and then like, was it 1 or 2 branches? I don't know. A little bit of healing and a little bit of force enhancing for the, what was it, force? It was the force ability that allowed you to take health pool to regenerate your force, and then it also gave you like the first level of force absorb as well.
I feel like I had half of the heal tree. I definitely didn't go the full heal. I can imagine that would be worth it if you were doing a lot of groups. But
yeah, I basically just kind of got the bare minimum on top of being a really strong, like tanky, melee character. Master Defender with Master Lightsaber was really powerful.
yeah, I remember there were so many people that there were a lot of people that unlocked Jedi just simply because they wanted the Jedi heal, because that Jedi heal was no joke.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
There were so many. It was so funny. There'd be so many bounty hunters that would go force sensitive just to get the heal, so they could like have an edge on the Jedi that they were killing.
Yeah, apparently people on SWG EMU were saying that Jedi is not even that powerful once you have like legendary weapons and stuff, which is kind of crazy.
Huh.
They're really only good at like healing, like as a group healer, which is pretty crazy. Like, people have mastered the game to that point,
It feels like that feels like the game that needs to have I don't know, some tweaking done to it.
Well, it was like the anti-DK kits being put on like legendary weapons that people would loot, and then they had like ridiculous dot weapons, and yeah.
See, I don't feel like the anti-decay kit, like, I feel like they did that wrong. It shouldn't, because the anti-decay kit meant like it didn't ever lose conditioning at all, right?
No, well, you just pop it on an item and it never decays, so you can keep the item forever.
See, I feel like it should have still allowed the item to decay. It just should have meant an item that went to 0 conditioning could still be repaired.
Yeah.
Like
I remember having one on my lightsaber, and once I got a capped lightsaber, I had one on there.
Okay, where do I go?
Oh, over towards me. The cave is right here.
I literally haven't been to Genosha Bunker on Legends at all.
It's the cave mouth, and then there should be a giant green blob if you pull up your overhead map.
Oh, there is. These guys tougher than they used to be. I don't remember them being level 90.
To where my abilities are at again.
Alright.
It'd probably help if I buffed up too.
I forgot about the gas leaks here. Does that affect you? I can't remember.
I don't remember.
Oh, jeez, it's been so long since I've been in here.
I want to say he's off to the left. If you're looking at the overhead map, he's got like 3 red dots around him. I could be wrong. Oh no, the waypoint is over there. I'm wrong.
Oh, okay. Yep.
I guess if you don't aggro anything, you can just run past, right?
I guess. I doubt you wouldn't aggro any of these things. Of course, you might, being a spy. Guess he's this way? Oh, there's a spider.
Yeah, that's where the waypoint is. I can just cloak out, so don't worry about me.
Spider Clan faction. Oh, talk to this dude. Did he aggro?
Might have been my fault.
No, it's fine. He came running to in the fight. There we go. Okay, so I'm working for Colonel Veers. So the good thing is I have I marked one of my, what is that, the G9 rigger.
Oh, cool. You should pull out a multi-person vehicle so I can port with you.
Yeah. So I did one of those to, as close as I could to the Emperor's Retreat.
Nice. Do you have one of the rigger waypoints set to like the ITV house?
I do not, but I should do that.
There's like a really nice ITV house over on, where is it, Rory?
I have a... I have a waypoint to one of them. I can't remember which one it is though.
There's also... Am I going the right way? Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. We're going up. That's all I know.
Run away.
Jeez, I remember this place used to be hopping.
For the Ackley phones or whatever.
I don't even know what it was for. I just remember this place used to be just people were here all the time.
I thought it was for the Ackley phones for crafting.
It might have been. Come on, vehicle. Shit.
Yeah, I don't come here very often. And I had to go back to the Warren for my crack-tooth Narglatch DNA. That's also where you get the wingtip hawk bat.
Oh yeah. Oh, here we go.
Yeah, so if you pull out a multi-person. Yeah.
Oh wait, hold on. I forgot.
You gotta like pull up the menu and then we gotta...
Yeah, then I gotta click on it.
Hit it.
Where's your retreat? Boom.
I can actually land there too, because I did, what's that squadron?
Oh, I don't know.
Or any Imperial character can, if you do the, what is it, the quest for the Naboo space station?
I don't know if I'm familiar with that one.
Yeah, you should do that, man, and then you just, well, you gotta be in space and talk to the station, and then you can land there from a ship.
Oh, okay.
And then the Smuggler Alliance has access to land at Jabba's palace.
I've got to build out my spaceship. One of the next things I gotta do, but I don't want to do it on stream because I'm like, it's just gonna be people watching me shop.
Are you gonna RE your own parts, or?
No, I just want to go buy stuff.
It'd be extremely expensive.
Well, I'm not, let's say, looking to buy like the maxed out things. I just want something that's decent. It's gonna get me through stuff.
Just like crafted components?
It don't matter.
Okay. Yeah, like the 95% plus components are really expensive.
Because like I have about
weapon.
I have about 130 million of credits on me, so. Rebel officer claims to have information for us. Go to Dantooine investigates.
What kind of what ship are you thinking about?
I think it was a TIE Defender.
Yeah.
I think because I bought an oppressor because that's what I had back in the day, and I was told the oppressor's not as good. So.
Well, TIE Defender, just so that you can have like the 3 level 8 guns, right?
I think so. I mean,
whenever I have ship questions, I ask my friend Bo on here.
I used to have a Jedi Starfighter. That was my main ship.
Yeah.
And I used to pour so much money in that. I would go and like about once a week, I would go and check the vendors, and I would look at like a component. And I'd say, okay, my engine is not capped out. Let me go search what there is, and I'd go find something that was like, 1% better, and I'd go spend millions of credits on that one part. And the next week I'd go to the same thing. I'd be like, all right, my armor can be a tiny bit better. Or my shield could be a little bit better. All right. I think we can travel through here.
That's probably why I like POV ships so much, because you can just basically buy capped components for them.
Yeah. Yeah, I've got to work on my gunboat collection. I've got some of it done.
So where are we going to now?
I guess for now, let's go to Theed. Dantooine is where it said. Let's see, what's the next? Informant meetings. Is that what it's called? Yeah. Okay, so let's go to Dantooine. According to the wiki, go to a city that's I guess as far southeast. Oh, I went to the wrong thing.
The pirate outpost?
Yeah, it don't really matter. It said it was like 7,000 negative, or hold on, let me see. Yeah, 7,000 negative 4,000.
That might be the Imperial outpost.
That should be southeast, shouldn't it?
I will just go to pirate. Take a look.
Yeah, that's oh man, there's not a shell. There's not a shell near it. Pretty much Crossroads or German Heights. Oh, hold on. I have a waypoint. Let me just
You're going to German Heights?
what am I doing? Yeah, I should. I am not thinking today. I'm just driving around.
Are we gonna fly to German Heights?
Yeah, probably a good idea. Save a little bit of time. And I'll pop a vehicle out and you can ride with me since I have a waypoint.
So your shoulder pad's a black color instead of the normal tan color, huh? Is there
Yeah,
a
you
way to get it to look
yeah,
normal, like the Sand Trooper?
yeah, you can color it. You can actually
So
color
you-
it almost whatever
you get-
color you want.
Are you able to get rid of the black stripe on the outside of the arm so you
No.
look like a Sand Trooper?
Well, you could no, because so when this is the normal, like when this armor is normal, it's black armor with a white stripe.
Okay.
And so I just, when you color it, you can only color it black or white, and so I just recolored everything the opposite color, except for the belt. I kept the belt black.
I was just thinking of if there's a way to get it to look like Sand Trooper armor, like you could mix and match normal Stormtrooper armor to get rid of the part on your bracer, probably.
I think you can change the shoulder pad to virtually any color you want. Like I want to say you could even make it like blue or green or purple or something.
But there's always going to be a stripe underneath it that matches
Yeah.
the color.
No, the stripe will only be black or white, depending on what the base color is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so the actual armor pieces can only be black with a white stripe or white with a black stripe.
Even if it's recraft, is that a set that you can get recrafted?
No, this is what you buy from the vendor.
Can you right click deconstruct?
I don't know. Let me check. I can't. I don't think you can. Because I've never seen that armor.
On my armor, I can. If I have it unequipped, I'm able to pull up the radial menu, and it's option 5. It says deconstruct, and then I can have someone recraft it. And once it's recrafted, I'm able to dye it more in-depth colors with a larger palette. Right now, I'm using the Crusader toolkit, which has generic color options like, you know, white, green, blue, black, red, and then if I get it recrafted where they use actual armor cores, I'm able to dye it different. Like, have you ever seen Cord in the med bay in Isley?
I don't. Maybe.
He has a set of the same armor that I'm wearing, but it's dyed like purple colors and stuff. He's one of the doctors in there. But yeah, so because I saw his armor on him, and I was like, man, so there is a way to recolor it different more complex colors. And then I was like, oh, so you gotta. I basically found out you gotta deconstruct it and then have an armor smith reconstruct it. So
I kind of doubt though you can reconstruct this armor though, because it's, you know, it's Stormtrooper, and so it's.
What are the kinetic and energy stats on it?
5600 or 5664.
Yeah, dude, you can definitely deconstruct that armor.
I don't know though. It doesn't let me, because when I just unequip one of the bracers and I right click on it, it doesn't give me that option.
Really?
Because is yours bought from the vendor? Like, is it because this is a rank.
This is from the Restus. It's from the Restus Commendation vendor in the Imperial Bunker.
Oh, okay, because this is armor you can only buy from the Imperial recruiters when you get to a certain rank.
Okay.
So it's probably a little different, I guess.
I swear I saw someone wearing that armor, but it was colored like a sand trooper.
Well, you can the armor pad you can get colored.
But I don't remember him having the stripes on
I
that
feel
side.
like there's another suit of armor though that has the armor pad that doesn't have the stripe. Because normally this armor has normally when you just get this armor from the vendor, it's just it's fully black and it has the white stripe down the side. Because I do think that I think you can get the whole Sand Trooper style look. Because I agree. I think I've seen that around too. Okay, there is a rebel informant somewhere. According to this, meet with a rebel officer who has information for the Empire. So I'm assuming there'll be some NPC we can talk to.
Like a white dot on the map.
Probably. Oh, actually I got a waypoint on my map for him. So this way. Let's see. Chat says there are battle-used armor sets at the recruiter for tokens from the invasions. Maybe you mean those? Bad Karma. Are you talking about the...
It just looks like battle-worn stormtrooper
Oh.
armor. They have one for a scout trooper too. It's not really a sand trooper look like I'm
Yeah.
talking about.
Exactly. Yeah, and I know what those are too, and that's not what I wanted.
Those are cool. I like the scout trooper battle-worn one, but we were talking about
I liked the
black.
Do you know if you can deconstruct the armor from the Restus mission?
Like I have? Yeah.
No, sorry, not Restus. Bespin.
I'm not entirely sure.
Because I have that back in my house, and I was wearing it for a while.
Oh man, you're getting low on health.
Oh, yep. Yeah, I didn't get med buff, so I'm not quite as beefed out as I should be. Rehab that back on.
Use your glancing glow pups.
I did. Turn on those.
Makes a huge difference.
Where is he's supposed to be in here? I think I just talked to him. He said, and there is the coastal armor that Legends added. I'm not sure what that is.
Short trooper?
I don't know. He's a coastal.
Coastal, probably.
Coastal.
I know they added the short trooper.
Oh, we gotta find and defeat the rebel officer in like 10 minutes. Oh, he's a coastal, sorry. Okay, we just gotta find the dude.
Did they add dark trooper armor like from Rogue One? That'd be sweet.
Well, the black armor, like the black version of what I'm wearing, is a little bit like that, but it's not the same.
I like this stuff that the dark troopers, like when they're coming to the homestead or whatever to get her father in Rogue One.
Yeah, I like Rogue One more than a lot of people do. There's a lot of people that don't like that movie.
Really? Dude, it's an awesome movie.
There's a lot of people I've heard that when I talk to them, they're like, Rogue One's okay.
It's like my favorite newer Star Wars movie. I didn't really care for Solo. It's okay, but and then even the new like 7, 8, and 9, I wasn't really much of a fan of.
No, I don't really care for 7, 8, and 9. I mean, they're fun to watch and I enjoy them, but I don't talk about them a lot with people. There's a lot of people that don't like what they did to Luke, and I actually am I feel like I'm one of the few that actually really like what they did with Luke. But there's stuff with Rey that I wish they had done differently.
I think if we got like more of Kylo or Ben Solo turning to the dark side, and like if we could see that process, then maybe I'd feel better about what they did to Luke. You know what I mean? Like, okay, now it's more understandable.
I think one of the biggest problems, like, it sounds like it wouldn't be a big deal, but I think it really affected the storytelling, is that when you watch, even if you did like episodes 1 through 6, there's years apart from every movie. Even if it's just a couple years, there's a few years, there's a gap where the characters have grown, they've changed, they've experienced different things. We weren't around for every moment of their lives. But episodes 7, 8, 9, it's pretty much like next day, next day, next day. It's just...
Well, I feel like the First Order came out of nowhere and they were instantly destroying all of the Alliance's capital planets in like one fell swoop. One fell, shot basically from that Starkiller base, and I'm like, seriously? Like, that came out of nowhere.
Yeah. I don't know. It's just, I just felt it's the storytelling where it was also way too fast. When you watch the older movies, it's a lot slower. There's better pacing in the storytelling. But that's a problem with a lot of movies these days. Most movies, it's just boom, boom, boom. How fast can we get information out? How fast can we get to the action?
Talk to him?
There's no one to talk to. It's like it says we have to find and defeat the rebel officer.
Oh, is it like an object that you are supposed to be looting?
I don't know. Nope, just says find and defeat him. So I've been going through the base, just, finding all the different NPCs.
Yeah!
Figure it'll be one of these guys. So we didn't go this way, I don't think, last time. We got 5 minutes. Ouchie. Ow. Oh, don't die. Ah, don't die, don't die, I'm gonna die.
Who's killing you?
I don't know.
You're not
What?
buffed, okay.
Well, no, I'm container buffed. Hey guys, cut it out. Where is this dude?
You're gonna have to look up that waypoint again, I think.
Well, no, I said we still have 4 minutes left. First Lieutenant Verils Tarek. He does give a waypoint, but why is he...
You need target, and then type his name, /target.
Was there an elevator? I completely missed the elevator in this place. Alright. I'm gonna force run through the hallways if you want to cloak.
Cool. That'll work. I got a Mandalorian cloaking device built into this armor.
Oh, I totally missed this room. There he is. What? Not right now. Somehow I completely missed this giant room down here. There we go. Alright, return to Colonel Veers. Alright. I am probably gonna have to call stream at this point. Let me just find my way out of here.
Are you ever on around like 5 p.m. Pacific?
So what is Pacific to Central?
2 hours, 3 hours? I don't know.
I can never keep the Time zone's right.
It's 3:43 right
For
now.
you, okay, so I'm 2 hours later. So
So
5
that'd be
for
like
you.
7 for
I mean,
you, or 8.
yeah, I mean, I'm available.
Because Shadow Collective usually is running like heroics and whatnot. So you're in our Discord, right?
I left a couple of Discords the other day just because I wasn't really paying attention to them.
Oh, okay. I gotta remember to re-invite you.
Oh.
Yeah, if you're ever on, we do like heroics and stuff.
Thanks, bad karma. Cheered 100 bits. Thank you so much.
I've been missing them because I've been working in the evenings, though. I feel bad. I've been working second shift, so.
Do you want to go too, or I'm just gonna go back to the Emperor's Retreat? I'm gonna leave though.
I'll just go home.
Okay. Oh, well, thanks for the help. That was definitely easier having someone. Like I said, these missions aren't like hard by myself. It's just they take longer because I can't kill everything super quick.
Oh yeah, it'd probably be better if I were on my medic, but unfortunately he's like a rebel, so the spy is my only Imperial character.
All right.
They have really high damage output though, so it really helps.
So I will be Monday in a couple days. I am planning on streaming for a little bit. It'll kind of be during the day, so for me it'll be probably like 10 a.m. Central Time. I'll probably only be on for a couple hours. So I'll probably just do some more quests like this, not trying to get a whole part of any heroics. Which I need to get because
I'll be working.
That's cool. I need to do some more heroics though because I need to get the what is that crystal that it takes like 20 or 30 tokens for?
Yeah, the health one.
Yeah, I want to get that one.
There's a synapse focus crystal and a bio enhanced focus or I don't know. There's one from heroics that gives you a health buff for 3 hours, and then there's one from Restus that gives you an action buff for 3 hours.
But yeah, I think it's the action one. I don't know. I can't remember. It's been a while since I looked at it.
The health one is from heroic. The action one is from Restus.
Oh, okay. That's the health one then. But yeah, I want to get that, and then beyond that, it's really just wanting to go and run like the Avatar platform and go and do the SWG Legends content, like the Crate Dragon and the Jedi Temple, that stuff that I haven't done. Because once I get those things done, I'm not gonna say I'm done with Star Wars Galaxies, but I probably will stream it less because I'm kind of looking into maybe I kind of want to get back into Old Republic. I haven't played that in so long, and I have a character on there that I never finished leveling a character, so could be interesting.
I got like my Jedi Shadow to like level 50 back when that was the cap, right when it first came out, and I haven't really played it since then.
I feel like I was in the 40s, maybe. I'm not sure. I could be higher now. I don't remember. It literally has been probably like 3 or 4 years since I touched that account.
Yeah, it's a cool game. It's just not quite as sandboxy, you know.
Yeah. Well, it's basically Star Wars World of Warcraft is pretty much what it is. It's just but it's got a lot more storytelling to me than World. Now let me change that statement. Based on the original World of Warcraft, it's nothing like the original version. But when I played World of Warcraft this last year just kind of get back into it for a week, their storytelling aspect of it is much better than it used to be. So it's not quite the same as the cutscenes of the Old Republic, but there's some stuff in there that's pretty cool with World of Warcraft. So they've done a good job at beefing up their system. Because like,
I thought you had to like cross factions in that to actually follow the main storyline. Is that still the case?
I have no idea. You might have to. Because like for me, when I played the World of Warcraft and I got back into one of the stories, you'd be playing a mission and fighting, and when you got to a certain spot, like you defeated whatever it was, the camera would actually pan up and zoom across another part of the map and show you something that was going on, like enemies that were coming in, and it would pan back to you. But it was kind of making some cutscenes out of the actual gameplay in the way that the Old Republic does. So it was kind of cool.
Oh, that sounds newer.
Yeah, it didn't look fancy, like it didn't look any like better than the gameplay, because it was the gameplay, but from what I could gather too, the stuff I was doing, I saw what was being affected by my quest, even though there were people there that were doing other things. I don't think that everyone saw what I saw, so it was also kind of uniquely done.
It sounds like some of the battle cut scenes from Final Fantasy 14 online.
I can go see the Emperor. my lord.
You gotta go slap him and let him shock you to death.
I actually want to do that for a video.
I think the stormtroopers fine you if you slap them, right? Or no, you have to slap an officer.
I know if you slap Vader, he chokes you. He incapacitates you. Hold on, let me show my proper respect. That's Neil. My lord. Yes, my lord. Oh, he gives me a quest too, I forgot. We have to manipulate the Queen and Naboo somehow.
Yeah.
Alright. Well, that will be next time. That's cool. Didn't this whole quest line used to be a lot easier? And then like in the NGE or the combat upgrade, they like ramped up the difficulty?
Yes. Yeah, for the... Can't remember if they ramped it up for combat upgrade, but it's definitely a lot harder in the NGE.
Because I remember the first time I did it was vanilla, and I remember it was annoying because it was mostly just drive out here, kill this easy guy, come back, drive back out here, talk to this guy, come back, drive out here. And it was all it was a bunch of driving and like easy stuff.
And we're missing loot too from the Rebel one. I'm missing the they need to put back in the B-Wing flight suit.
Huh. I don't think I ever did the Rebel one. That's a whole other side of this game. Is like I really haven't done any of the Rebel content, so I'm like I eventually probably just need to make a good Rebel character and do
I
Rebel.
mostly play Rebel characters. I made this Imperial for why you're describing, just so I could do the Imperial theme park and get the cool Imperial ships and stuff. But yeah. Yeah, I missed that B-Wing armor it was a reward from the Rebel theme park and they took it out. I think there was something else that got taken out too.
Alright. Well, I'm gonna say goodbye. I'm gonna pop off Discord and I'll
Yeah, man, it was fun.
Yeah, thanks for joining. Thanks for joining in Discord. Hopefully I'd like to get more people to join Discord chat some, but if it's just me and you, that's totally cool. Easier than talking to myself.
Yeah, probably helps to break it up a little bit. But later, everybody.
All right, let me pop this off. Oh, I can't find my button. There we go. All right. Thank you so much for everyone who stayed in stream and chat, and to Bad Karma, thank you so much again for the 100 bits. That's awesome. We will be yes, Discord. Join my Discord. You can pop into stream chat next time. We can talk. We will be streaming Monday, as I said. Probably for, it might only be an hour and a half. I really don't know. I have something going on that morning. I have some free time, and then I have a big stuff happening in the afternoon for myself. So I've got a window that I can stream, and so I'm going to try and do that. Hopefully it will be. Gotta get that hanger. Oh, start the Ace of Aces. Oh my gosh, I don't even want to do that. Ace of Aces. That sounds bad. But hopefully soon we'll be doing some more streaming. I'm gonna try and stick to a new schedule. It's right now. There's a lot of things going on that's kind of questioning what I can do. So fingers crossed I can get a better schedule going and I can be a little more consistent. Right now it's just streaming when I have the options. Oh, okay, big announcement. Jins, if you're still here, you'll want to hear this. I think I said it once. So at the end of February, I will have some time and I'll be doing a big stream. I want to say a big stream event. I'm going to try and do like a streaming day. I'm hoping to do like a 4-hour stream, take a small break, stream for a couple hours, take a small break, and then stream for another 4 hours. Or 4 and 4. We'll see. It's going to be streaming for a lot, doing hopefully maybe 2 or 3 different games. We'll see. It might be when I decide to start doing the Old Republic. I don't know. I still haven't quite got it set up the way I want it because on the Mac, it's not exactly easy. I gotta figure out the best way to set that up. So be on the lookout for that. I will post that in Discord when I will be doing that weekend. That will probably be a Saturday, but it might also be a Sunday. I don't know. What's going on that weekend for me is a little bit iffy because I may have to take care of some other kids. So but be on the lookout for that. Pay attention to Discord. If you want, follow me on TikTok, follow me on Instagram, follow me on Twitter. I also have Facebook, but I don't really do much on that. TikTok and Instagram are just kind of fun. I post some clips and stuff there. Feel free, if there's something funny or that you liked in any of my streams on Twitch, please feel free to clip those for me. I would much appreciate that. If we get some neat clips, I will definitely share those around and post those in places. That helps me out a lot too. So yeah, as always, stay safe out there. Take care of yourselves. Thanks, Jen, for coming by and chatting and playing and helping me out. That was a big help. And big thanks for Bad Karma for the cheered bits, and also Jen's for the resubscribing, and to the new followers we have. And apparently we lost a follower today. I don't know. People come in and out, so they go. All right, I'll see you guys around next time. Thanks for coming by. This has been a long goodbye, but I had some stuff to say. All right, check out the Boba Fett show if you haven't watched it. Like we talked about today, it's pretty fun. And I'll see you guys there. Hopefully the timer I did for the starting soon screen worked out today. That was something I knew I implemented today. I'm hoping that will help with people to know when I'm starting soon how much time till it starts. So we'll see how that goes for a while. If it doesn't work out, I will do something a little different. All right, see you guys later. Oh, hey, hold on. What am I doing? We should find someone to raid before we leave. Even if just to give them a few minutes of someone else to you know what? Let's check out Beard Buckets. He was someone who followed me recently and he is streaming right now. So let's go raid him really quick. And let me type it in. I don't know if his content completely is like. I checked him out once or twice. He seems like an okay dude. So when you pop in, say hi. Stick around for a minute, see what he does. He's a streamer. But let's check him out. We'll have just a few viewers that will raid, but hey, a few I'd be happy with a few. I'll see you guys next time.